This isn't a walk in the woods. This is a geotechnical survey for a high-stakes engineering project. He's searching for the perfect site, one with stable soil and the right raw materials for what he's about to build. But the structure he will create is not what you think. It's a test of a brilliant, gravity-based structural theory. A single miscalculation in the foundation could cause a catastrophic failure. With only an axe and his intellect, he's about to challenge the fundamental principles of construction. The site selection process continues, with his canine partner assisting in the reconnaissance. He's identified a promising location and is now moving to the material acquisition phase. He selects fallen timber, a sustainable choice that minimizes his impact on the living forest. He begins processing the logs, using a simple but effective technique to split them into manageable sections. Each swing of the axe is a calculated application of force, exploiting the wood's natural grain. He's creating a stockpile of uniform building materials, the first step in any whelpland construction project. The sheer volume of processed timber indicates the ambitious scale of his planned structure. The build begins. He lays the foundation logs, creating a stable, level base for the structure. He's using an interlocking log technique. No nails, no screws, just the precise application of friction and gravity. This structure appears to be a foundation for a deadfall trap, an ingenious piece of mechanical engineering. He inspects his work. The stability of this interlocking design is remarkable. More logs are added, increasing the mass and potential energy of the deadfall mechanism. The completed foundation is a testament to the strength of simple, well-executed engineering principles. A moment of satisfaction. The structural test bed is complete and sound. This is a perfect example of how complex machines can be built from the simplest components. A new project begins, a long-term shelter. He starts by processing larger logs for the main structure. He uses a handsaw for precision cuts, a critical tool for creating the tight-fitting joints of a log cabin. With the primary logs cut, he begins assembling the foundation walls of the shelter. He carefully lifts and places each log, meticulously building up the courses of the walls. He notches the logs, a traditional joinery technique that locks the corners together and creates a weather-resistant seal. Now he constructs the roof's frame, an inherently strong and stable design for shedding rain and snow. With the main structure complete, he excavates a fire pit, a key element for warmth and cooking. A moment of rest. Hydration is critical during such strenuous physical labor. He prepares a fire using the tinder and kindling he gathered earlier. The fire provides not just warmth, but a crucial tool for cooking and purifying water. He prepares a meal, a well-earned reward and vital fuel for the work still to come. The shelter construction continues, with more logs being added to increase the wall height. He inspects the completed frame, satisfied with its structural integrity. The shelter, even in its unfinished state, already provides a profound sense of security. The walls are now chinked with smaller pieces of wood and moss, sealing the gaps against the wind. He and his partner enjoy the comfort of the nearly completed shelter. The final stage of construction, clearing the interior and creating a level floor. He performs a final quality check, ensuring every log is secure. The completed log shelter is a masterpiece of bushcraft engineering. It stands as a testament to his skill, a warm and sturdy home built entirely from the forest. The shelter construction continues. He's adding the final logs to the roof structure. He prepares a fire inside the shelter's hearth, a critical test of its ventilation and safety. His canine partner stands guard as the shelter slowly comes to life. A moment of calm, the shelter is complete, and the man takes a well-deserved rest. The next phase involves integrating modern technology. A waterproof tarp is added to the roof. This hybrid approach combines the strength of a log frame with the superior waterproofing of modern materials. The tarp is carefully secured to create a taut, weather-resistant membrane. The shelter is now fully weatherproof, a fortress against the elements. He begins work on a door, using woven branches to create a simple but effective barrier. This wattle-style door is lightweight and allows for ventilation while still providing security. The door frame is crafted from sturdy branches, lashed together at the corners. The finished door is fitted into the opening of the log shelter. He transports more firewood, stockpiling fuel for the cold nights ahead. He processes the firewood, splitting it to increase surface area and promote faster drying. A meal for his loyal partner, a crucial part of maintaining team morale. He prepares his own tinder bundle, the heart of his next fire. The firewood is brought inside, keeping it dry and ready for use in the shelter's stove. The interior of the shelter is organized for long-term comfort and efficiency. A large supply of firewood is essential for surviving in a cold climate. Inside the shelter, he enjoys the warmth and security he has created. The interior of the shelter is a cozy refuge from the wilderness outside. He and his companion share a moment of peace, the project a resounding success. He now assembles another piece of modern technology, a portable wood stove. This stove represents a significant upgrade in heating efficiency and safety over an open fire. The stove's design allows for controlled combustion, maximizing heat output while minimizing smoke. The completed stove is a compact and brilliant piece of engineering. The tarp shelter is reconfigured, likely to accommodate the new stove and its chimney. He processes more firewood, splitting logs into smaller pieces perfect for the new stove. He uses a baton and knife to create fine kindling, a crucial step in starting a fire in the stove. The stove is lit, and the shelter is filled with a clean, radiant heat. The shelter is now a true hot tent, capable of providing comfort even in the harshest winter conditions. He prepares a meal, a simple but satisfying reward for a day of hard engineering. The food is simple, but the setting is magnificent. He enjoys his meal, a moment of peace in the wilderness he has made his home. This is the payoff for all the hard work, a warm, safe, and sustainable existence. Inside the warm tent, he and his companion are safe from the cold night. He enjoys a hot drink, a simple luxury made possible by his engineering skills. From a distance, the glowing tent is a beacon of human ingenuity in the vast wilderness. The daily routine of survival continues with the essential task of processing firewood. He enjoys the simple pleasure of a campfire, a connection to countless generations of his ancestors. The camp is quiet as night falls, the only light coming from the warm glow of the fire. Inside the hot tent, he prepares a meal on his brilliantly engineered stove. The simple meal is a feast in this context, a product of his skill and foresight. He and his dog begin another day's journey, leaving their well-engineered camp behind. The log shelter stands as a testament to their time here, a robust structure ready for the next visitor. The journey continues, a constant exploration of the wilderness. He begins a new project, excavating the ground for a new type of shelter. His dog enjoys a moment of play, a brief respite from the serious work of survival. The forest provides all the materials needed for his next creation. He processes a log, splitting it with a wooden wedge, an ancient and effective technique. He carves fine details with a knife, demonstrating his skill in woodworking. He's creating a mortise joint, a key element for strong, fastener-free construction. He drives the first post of his new structure into the ground, establishing the foundation. He's building a tripod lashing, a foundational technique for creating a stable, freestanding structure. The lashing is tightened, locking the three poles together into a rigid pyramid. This will form the basis of a classic lean-to or tipi-style shelter. The completed frame is transported to the final building site. The main frame of the lean-to is erected, its simple geometry providing surprising strength. He adds more branches to the frame, creating a dense lattice that will support the final covering. The roof is carefully constructed to shed rain and provide shade. He begins constructing a lean-to shelter, a classic and efficient wilderness design. He starts by excavating a shallow pit, which will form a protected, insulated sleeping area. A fire reflector wall is built behind the fire pit to radiate heat into the shelter. He continues to build up the main frame of the lean-to. The structure is simple but highly effective, designed for maximum protection with minimal materials. He lights a fire in the prepared pit. The reflector wall immediately begins to radiate heat. He forages for edible greens, supplementing his diet with fresh, wild food. The knowledge of local flora is a critical survival skill. He returns to camp with his harvest, ready to prepare a meal. He begins fabricating a bow drill, a sophisticated tool for creating fire by friction. He relaxes by the fire, a well-deserved break in his self-made home. The shelter is lined with pine boughs, creating a soft, insulated, and aromatic bed. He and his dog are warm and protected inside their new home. He continues to work on his bow drill, carving the spindle and hearth board. This technology represents a major leap in self-sufficiency. The completed bow drill is a masterpiece of primitive engineering. He enjoys a hot beverage, another simple luxury afforded by his skills. He gazes out from his shelter, a master of his environment. He settles in for the night, safe and comfortable in the shelter he built from scratch. The fire burns brightly, a symbol of life and warmth in the cold, dark forest. The camp is established, a fire burns, providing warmth and a place to cook. He prepares a meal, calmly working in his outdoor kitchen. The fire burns down to a bed of hot coals, perfect for cooking. With the camp in order, he begins preparing his food. He cuts potatoes, a simple but hearty meal for a day of hard work. The preparation is simple but efficient, making the most of his limited resources. He seasons the food, a small touch that makes a big difference in a survival situation. He enjoys his meal, a moment of peace and satisfaction. Life in the wilderness is a cycle of work and reward, and this is the reward. With the day's work done, he packs up his camp, leaving no trace behind. A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel Luxon Bushcraft for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment. If you enjoyed this narrative, please visit and support their channel at the link in the description below.